This is Dave Simon. Today I want to talk about how to write sales email or copy for a sales email. And you might hear a little buzzing in the background. I am not in an airplane right now. That buzzing is my little space heater. It's about -5 degrees here in St. Louis today. So I'm just doing my best to stay warm. So yeah, writing sales email really takes a lot of work and more importantly, creativity, or creativity is key. It's what's really going to get you or get your message across. The first thing that I always think about is the subject line. I actually have a sheet or a document where I just kind of brainstorm subject lines. The one in front of us here is this for real? What kind of subject matter is that? Why doesn't it say 45 or what's the promo? Yeah, why doesn't it say, $30 off? And because a lot of people, what they do is in their subject, they write the summary of what the email is. And that's not necessarily going to get the results that you want. Let's think about how people, let's look at your own behavior and patterns when you go to your email inbox. The average person receives over 80 emails a day. And of those 80 emails that you receive, and maybe you receive more as a business owner, but of those 80 plus emails, how many of those are really emails that are bringing value to your life or contain copy that you're truly, or that's of true interest for you? Not a lot, right? And if you're anything like me, I'm always, signing up to these email lists, typically of marketers. And, some of them, I really enjoy their emails. And others, after a few of them, I kind of go, I'm not really enjoying these, and I unsubscribe. But sometimes I let those emails just kind of keep coming into my inbox for a while. So your email's sitting in there with a bunch of these other emails, and the person scanning their inbox, trying to identify what's junk, what do they want to get rid of, and what's of value to them. You want your email to obviously fall into the category of this is of value, this is of interest. And if you come out and you say $40 off music lessons, and that's what's sitting in your subject matter, unless the person's, in the market looking for music lessons, and they just so happen to be on Google yesterday researching music lessons, and now sitting in their inbox is $40 off of music lessons, that person will open it, but everyone else is going to delete it. Okay, so you might say, well, then what's the point? Why would I, of course they're going to delete it. But you might be able to persuade them through your copy, and that's what we're going to talk about here. So the subject matter is this for real. And this type of subject is it's creating tension for the person, because they're going to read this and say, is what for real? Well, there's only one way to find out. They're going to have to open the email. That is the first barrier that you've got to overcome. That is your first challenge. Your first victory is if you can get the people to open their email. Is this for real? Okay, I guess I got to open it and find out. So they open the email. And also I want you to notice everything's lowercase in that. That is done for a reason. When you email a friend, you really don't make such an effort to capitalize things, or you're a little bit more casual, maybe a little sloppy in your email. You want the recipient of the email to feel like, oh, this isn't a sales email. This is like maybe an email directed to me. If one of your friends sends you an email, you see their name, you go, oh, I like that person. And you see this, is this for real? The question mark, you're going to open it. Now, some people, they see the emails from you. They, okay, you're not their friend. Maybe they have a good impression of you. They have some type of feeling about you. Most likely they know who you are because they've opted into your email list. Maybe they're an active customer or a prospective customer. They recognize your name, and now they see this intriguing question. So it's a success. You got them to open the email. And they're going to quickly, the first thing people do is they scan the email. and to identify, does this look like something that they want to read? If you notice here, there's no graphic design component. This looks like a real email. And if people say, okay, this looks like a real email, this is probably going to involve 20 seconds of my time to read, I'll read it. It's just super short. Also sitting right there as they scan, sitting there in the email in bold or in all caps is, yes, it's real, and yes, they can. So the eye is going to see that. Whenever I'm writing email copy, I always try to have a few things in the email that are going to pop out. So when the person's scanning the email, they see that. Maybe it's a bolded, copy. And if you even kind of look at this email, you'll notice that I'm really being sensitive to the shape of the actual email copy. I'm not just kind of writing straight form. I'm ending sentences early, or I'm like, if you look at the first and the second paragraph, I'm really the first and the third paragraph, they have a similar shape to it. And the yes, it's real, and yes, they can is really popping out. So when the person scans it, I'm trying to kind of guide their eye, through the whole process. Now they'd say, okay, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to read the first sentence. And if the first sentence is appealing, if it doesn't feel salesy to me, if it's appealing, I'll read more. It's a constant battle with the email reader. You're fighting for their attention. The minute it starts to smell boring or smell salesy, they're gonna delete the email. And but if it feels fun, if it's engaging, if it's intriguing, they'll keep reading along. Each sentence has to move the reader along to the finish line. What's the finish line? It's your call to action. Okay, so let's read this. The phone is ringing off the hook here. Inquiring moms want to know, is this rock band class for little kids real? Can 4 to 7-year-olds really play in a rock band? Yes, it's real, and yes, they can. Kids Rock is our new rock band class for 4 to 7-year-olds. Band practice begins on February 5th. If your child loves music and loves to perform, they're going to love Kids Rock. Click here to join the band. Okay, so let me kind of break down what I was thinking here. The phone is ringing off the hook here. I'm trying to paint a picture. I have this image of this sort of like newsroom or those old like telethons, where there's all these people and there's all this noise and the phones are ringing. Okay, so I'm setting up a story. So think about where the reader is so far. They see this, is this for real? Is what for real? They open it up and they scan it and they see in the middle of the copy, yes, it's real, and yes, they can. What are they talking about here? The phone is ringing off the hook here. All right, I'm intrigued. Hopefully they're intrigued. They're going to read on. Inquiring moms want to know. That's a play off of the old National Enquirer tagline. Inquiring minds want to know. So there's I try to, sneak in these little subtle pop culture references. Is this rock band class for little kids real? And 4-year-olds really play in a rock band. So I'm asking questions that a customer or a prospective customer might ask, but I'm sort of portraying it as, well, everybody's asking this question. Something's going on here. The phone's ringing off the hook. Inquiring moms want to know, is this thing for real? And the reader most likely will say, oh, I haven't really heard about this, but yeah, is this for real? What are you talking about? Little kids in a rock band. Yes, it's real. And yes, they can. Yes, they can is, so obviously those two statements are answering the questions from before, but yes, they can is a play off of Barack Obama's, what was his 2008 motto, yes, we can. So another pop culture reference, and it's a really positive statement. Yes, they can. Yes, your kid, your 4 to 7-year-old can do this. Now we're going to transition out of storytelling, and I'm going to set up the offer. Kids Rock is our new rock band class for 4 to 7-year-olds. Band practice begins on this date. If your child loves music and loves to perform, they're going to love Kids Rock. Click here to join the band. If I had started out on Kids Rock is a rock band program for 4 to 7-year-olds, that smells like a sales email. Delete. But at this point, I go into sales mode here by educating the email reader. This is what this thing is, and this is when it begins. So I'm slipping into sales mode there, but I don't go deep into sales, and I quickly come out of it into if your child loves music and loves to perform. Now the parents into really for the first time is they're placing or I'm posing a question that's going to force them to imagine their child in this scenario. If your child loves music, my child loves music and loves to perform. Oh, yes, my kid loves to perform. Well, then they're going to love this. Well, I've been enjoying this email so far. The person hopefully is thinking, it's kind of cute, kind of funny. It's kind of intriguing. Yeah, can kids really do this? They could play in rock band at this age group? And I've got a kid this age, and yeah, my kid loves music, and they love to perform. Click here to join the band. Okay, some people might think, oh, wait, click here to join the band. You're asking for the sale. Why don't you have learn more or request info? Learn more and request info are delaying the process. You're really, when you say learn more, you're saying work more. You're going to have to do more work. Learn more? Oh, we're going to send you some stuff, or we're going to take you to a web page, and the expectation is for you to read all about this. I see a lot on websites, request info, and that's like saying, hey, we're going to send you lots of documents, and we're going to send you information. No, they got enough information. You want to get them to engage with you. You want to get them on the phone. Click here to join the band. Even if they feel like, whoa, I'm not ready to make that commitment, they're still going to click that to see what it is. And if all they see is a little form that says your name, phone number, and email, and then submit, oh, okay, they're not really joining the band yet. You're giving them what they want. They just, they do want to find out more. They do want to learn more, but they're worried that you're going to send them all this information. Or really learn more implies that they need to set some time aside now to read this web page you're going to send them to. This is just going to get them hey, look, just give me your name, phone number, and email, and I'm going to call you, and I'm going to tell you all about this. It's a much more attractive offer. So, yeah, this is one of my sales email. This is a pretty typical formula that I follow of storytelling and a little humor, keep it light, and then gradually transition into a sales position, but not too heavy, and keeping the language focused on the benefit of the child.